cold little heart.
How good.
Oh,
Holy shit, you're gonna hit notes
It's
then,
oak,
eh?
bro.
Yeah.
Can you sing?
Yeah.
Go.
Really good
Did you just
singer.
hear that?
Yeah, do it.
Oh, I'm too nervous.
Now that there's pressure on it, you can't do it.
Mark, no, I'm too nervous, bro.
Do it.
Go.
Oh,
Check.
I can't feel myself. Give me a song.
That was pretty good.
Give me
eh?
a song.
That was pretty good.
Full theatre kid, eh?
I feel like
Theatre kid.
Yeah, full theatre kid.
Smoke on the water.
That's actually pretty
You got a
good.
good voice.
I feel like you could sing, eh?
Nah, I can't sing.
Yeah.
Have you heard
I
Pat's?
can't
Like a
sing.
Teddy Swims. What's his name?
Yeah, Teddy
Have you heard
Swims.
Pat's
Yeah.
country song that he wrote?
Oh, I can write a song, cunt.
Really?
Say it.
Like Deep in the Fields.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
I can imagine
rhymes
you feel
you.
things different, eh?
He rhymes
Oh, I
you.
fucking...
Listen to how many
I
times
sit
he
in my
rhymes
Central
you
Coast
with
house
you.
and I write.
Listen to how many times he rhymes you with you.
You with you.
Where is it? Because I love you, but I can't have you.
Bro, it's one of the. I reckon a 3-year-old.
Yeah, show us.
So, mate, I've got a full song here,
No.
and I'm going to record it.
Read it out.
Can you sing it to us? Or
Read the chorus.
Do you want the chorus?
Yeah.
It's one of
Okay.
the worst things I've ever heard.
It's actually pretty good. Because I love you, but I can't have you.
No, sing it.
No, I
like you
can't
would.
sing it. I
It's
can't
just
sing it. I
deep shit,
can't
eh?
sing
You
it.
should
I
just
can't.
say it for the potty.
No, he's made me sing it at our live shows. It's fucked. Told my mama that it always
No,
was
no,
you.
start from the start.
Because I love you, but I can't have you.
You and you.
Told my mama that it always was you. Picked out our ring and our matching tattoos. God, I hope we really aren't through. That's not bad,
that's
eh?
like-
That's
Holy
fucking
fuck,
in
I
the,
got
in
chills.
the fucking
But
feel.
you know how
I got
poetry,
chills.
you know how rhyming has like A B or A
Yeah, I'm
B.
AA,
Pat's
like.
gone A.
100%.
I
And
didn't
that's
know,
why
I
I'm
didn't
here.
know that was the scale system.
Well, of course you didn't, because you went to South Coast school and would have learned nothing. You would have learned how to cope with a very, very meaningless existence. No,
I could say so much right now.
say it. You're on a
Say it.
podcast, mate.
No, I'm not.
Just say whatever
wait,
you want.
say
Wait till we're recording.
We are recording.
Are we
We're,
on?
Are we
we're already
recording?
on.
Are we
We're going.
rolling?
We've
They're
started.
trying to get us here.
Say what you were going to
Lucky I
say.
said something. No.
Say it.
I know. I think the education system you grew up in is great, and all kids should be in a very advanced, rich, non-humble. Like
I don't
area.
agree with
It's
it all the
nice.
time.
Well, you hated it.
Made me who I was today.
Oh, fucking hell, mate. You were just talking about a PS4 game made you who you were today 2 seconds
Yeah,
ago.
but this is literally who I am.
What? Who
Who
are
are
you?
you?
Do you know who you are? I don't think you do.
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Yes.
What's that?
A proud, happy guy with a good smile and great legs.
So none of that's true. Not
And you know
one.
who's to my left? Talk yourself up.
a proud Russian.
That was my word.
You do look a bit Russian. Are you
yeah,
Russian?
I'm Russian, French, and Jewish.
No, you
Really?
No, you're not.
Yeah. Bro, why you can't
What's
laugh
funny
at that.
about religion?
You can't.
What's
you
funny
can't
about
fucking laugh at
ethnicities?
that. It's my heritage. You can't.
Heritage
You
isn't
can't
funny.
sit there and laugh.
I'm not. You're not really.
I'm French. I'm Russian, and I'm Jewish.
That's so good. That's great.
Yeah,
Actually.
and that's my heritage.
And who's to my right? Hype yourself up.
Sorry. Jeez, I'm proud.
Why we all started?
You really sound it. You sound fucking stoked.
Fuck, I don't even know what I am. Mate, I'm still figuring it out. I'm still figuring it out myself.
That's
Millionaire,
a really
No.
2 millionaires are on the
travel
pod.
show host.
Oh. Start yours.
Good promo.
Intro yourself.
I got good mates. Hey, like I got a redhead. I got a gay mate, a real good friend of mine, and then a Russian. Which I've got a diverse friend group, and a proud mate. And I feel like that's why I'm such a good person.
That's
'Cause
shaped to who you are.
Well, yeah, it just shapes me into like the person I want to be, which is like a humble kind of does well.
Big penis,
Yeah.
which is what we heard the other day.
Huge.
But I don't want to talk about that.
I've heard
I
it's
want to talk
huge.
about.
Not cunt. No, it's
Trust me, it's big.
No, it's actually not. That's the thing. This is gonna.
Well, I
a
want
good
to know
rumour,
when.
but it's not
So
true.
we heard the story that it was at the beach for a shoot or
so
something.
we're in Germany at a nude rec park. So it's
Okay.
like where you go and have like people play badminton. It's like it's just an area for nudes.
Paddleball.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
literally like any
Honestly.
game or they
But
just
you
hang
do
out
it
in the nude.
naked.
everything.
Yeah.
that's
from
pretty
playing
good.
frisbee, kicking.
Germans
the
are a
soccer
bit
ball.
fucked in the head, but with
I
that
reckon
shit.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's just
Honestly,
we can't do it in
liberating.
Australia because weird cunts turn up. That's
Yeah.
why
That's
we
what I'm
can't.
saying. I wish we were fucked in the head like that.
They were just they were so fine, eh?
Yeah, it's like liberating for me. And once you kind of like you drop it all, and it was hard because we had like a film crew there. But if you just were,
You were hard because you had a film crew there.
yeah,
Oh,
that was real hard.
He wishes.
But no, and then Jack dropped his Dax, and I'm not joking. Like this thing had like its own personality. I'm not kidding. Like
This is
No,
I'm not kidding. Like
no, it didn't.
this is what wigs me
no.
out though. You guys have been best mates for
Yes,
how
this
long?
is what I
I
wanted
know,
to get
but yeah,
to.
but do you guys get naked together all the time?
I've seen this cunt's
I've
cock
seen
more than
Pat's
I've
cock.
seen
Will,
Will,
his
you
dinners.
fucking get circumcised and fucking show
He
everyone.
shows everyone I've seen Will's cock in the last week probably 40 times. I've never asked for it once.
When you're eating dinner and you see this thing,
Can't-
you're
Yeah, that
like,
happened
is not a-
yesterday.
he pulled it
I
out.
got the photo fresh out of Sir. No warning, nothing. Just notification from
Okay.
Will,
Everyone
and it's
had
just
no
his
warning.
cock on the
Everyone
bed.
just got it.
You send me your cock all the time.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying I don't.
Yeah, but that's just the.
Okay, that's now.
But I
that's-
thought
don't
you
do that.
guys as best mates would have seen each other's cocks
Nah,
earlier.
like obviously, like maybe passing like at the trough or whatever, you have a little glimpse and like, whoa, okay, hang what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Besides
really?
up there, but no, we have never really.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
I see. I'm naked with Pat a lot more.
More time than we're clothed.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we do
it's
this
not there.
pod
It's different
naked.
down the south coast. Yeah, up in an A.
Well, no, but it does. See, I've seen Dom's cock about 400 times.
Dom seems like the kind of guy.
He's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
naked
dude.
guy.
Depends, I guess. Like I don't get naked that much.
Well, you did say you're humble. You don't want to show off a
exactly.
big hog, you know?
You can't make
Yeah.
everyone feel.
Because
fucking
then, like
shit.
the friend group, like the hierarchy, would be all out. Because you'd be like the king.
No,
You'd be the
This is
kingpin.
not-
I swear to God, this is not true. It's like it's average.
It's fine to be great.
No, I'm not even trying to be humble. It's
Yeah.
just normal.
No, it's not.
It fucking
8
is.
inches
Well,
is
it's
it
not
normal, Jack?
compared to me, eh?
8
guy-
inches is above
It's not.
average.
The guy next to me, right, this German dude, had the biggest fucking slug
They've got
Like,
big ones on
it was-
national average.
Yeah, it was 8 degrees, so it was fucking freezing. We were jumping around trying to warm our shit up. This guy had been in the nude for like an hour, just waiting for us to get set up to film, and his cock was fucking flying around the joint. Like,
Is it uncensored?
And I
Literally,
was next to him.
Yeah, oh no, it's not in the shows. Nah,
Massive.
But like,
Fuck.
And the guy next to him had a fucking anteater.
yeah, when he literally when he was walking, like the crew had to get out of its way because it was like swaying and shit.
Shut
Like,
the fuck up.
like he's
frames
coming
a
and then I was like, move to the right. Element drunk. I'm not even
June
kidding.
2, have you seen those things? You can
The
jump on the back of this
sandworms?
thing.
Yeah.
it's fucking-
The sand-
Have its own trailer. That's
Yeah,
hectic.
yeah.
What's the go, eh? Like, why do some people just get blessed? And what?
It-
Why are the big ones cool? Why don't the small ones cool?
Can we normalise it?
What I would like to say is
Let's
someone.
flip the switch a bit.
As someone that likes penis, if someone pulled out a big hog, I would be a little bit turned off. If someone pulled out like a
It's gonna
monstrous
hurt.
penis.
Scary.
Because I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck, bruh. You
Yeah,
know
that's
what I
like
mean?
I can't
fuck.
see why that would be appealing to anyone.
I know.
Like to have a massive cock.
And especially huge girth.
Speaking from the man himself.
Anyways,
eh?
we don't want to speak about cocks, do we?
No.
I don't know. It's not bad.
I want to talk about
Not bad.
you guys and just like us and you know what I mean? Like we know each other and shit.
Yeah, that's good.
Sure.
That's good.
Yeah, that was a really good segue.
Good work. See, you run the podcast. Is this how you prepared on me? Just fucking sit down and talk
I
about
didn't
dicks?
really prep for you guys, to be honest.
what was the-
Did you prep?
No.
What was the process for this podcast? Like, what were your thoughts?
Well, what you're not going to do is play with a rugby ball while trying to talk.
I'm really wanting to pick this up and just start fucking throwing it out.
Play it. Pick it up.
We can
Go
pass
for it.
as we're talking.
No, we're not going to do that. But what we can do is talk about Pat Clifton.
Okay.
Because Pat Clifton is a very angry tennis player. And if there's one thing that we all bond over, it's tennis.
I want to play with you, eh?
I would say I'm the best out of the four of us.
No.
It's a huge call.
you're
Yeah.
not.
I wouldn't.
Not if we played it. No.
Because when I played you guys in doubles and won 6 levels, something crazy. Like
was your
that. Put
partner?
that on record.
Nah,
Jack's
that was a
opponent.
bad day. That
Yeah, we got
But-
smoked one day.
Dude, can we
one
talk-
day, one day.
last night, 6-0, 6-0, 6.
6-0
You're
and
really
6-1
shit at
at
paddle.
You got pumped 6-0, 6-1.
At
paddle.
paddleball, yeah.
Yeah,
It
but
was
no,
so bad.
4 times. He got pumped. So it
Yeah.
was Will and Soap versus Fax and Isle. This is last night. 6-0, 6-1 or something.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, and then,
Yeah.
then he came on my team. 6-0. We lost because Will's on my team.
Me and I just won every
Fucking
game last
hell.
night. I won every game except for one last
Yeah,
night.
it showed but you went on Will's team.
Is it much different to tennis?
Yeah,
I know, yeah.
Is it much different to tennis?
so much different.
Well, it's
unlearn
so-
everything.
It's still a ball
It's
sport
like-
with a racket.
Yeah, it's
which,
like-
yeah, Will's not good at.
Squash and tennis. Put together, but it's so fun.
Wait, so is it What's it called?
Paddle.
It's not pickle.
It's not racquetball. It's not racquetball, but
No.
like the
Fuck's
bouncy
that?
squash.
What's that?
It's like squash, but the bouncy ball.
No.
Oh,
You know
this
that
shit
one?
needs to.
We
need to stop
played it, you
with
dumb
the ball.
cunt.
That's squash.
We fucking played
That's
it. No,
squash.
racquetball's the one that bounces. Squash it like doesn't bounce.
And what about pickleball? What's pickleball?
And I humped you.
Pickleball's with
in
like
it.
a plastic hollow ball, and there's no back net. It's
Nah,
shit.
paddle's way better. than
Gronks,
pickle.
paddleball's cool.
It's great. But yeah, you weren't good at all, hey? Like it was actually sad.
Bro,
actually started
I
fi-
felt pathetic.
You know, it goes past like funny, and you start feeling
Yeah,
real
you
bad.
feel real
And
sad.
you're like trying to cheer him up.
Why
and
were you
shit.
so bad?
Oh, mate, it's so difficult. You'll play
Alright.
this
It's
afternoon.
not. It's that easy.
No, it's
so much easier
so
than tennis.
hard.
20,000
And I
times easier
genuinely
than
felt like a burden on everyone. Like it got to the point
Oh,
where I was like,
that's fucked.
I should just go home and everyone would have more fun. That's how I felt the whole
I
time.
hate that feeling, eh?
Makes me not want to
That's the
try
worst
it.
feeling,
I don't even want to turn
There's
on.
nothing you can
so
do.
bad.
We would have that
Do
all
you,
the
do you
time.
have a short temper in anything else, but or just tennis?
Golf. I'm getting a
golf.
lot better at golf, to be
Okay.
fair, like temper-wise. Once you accept it's like an up and down game, you know what I mean?
you
But nah,
gotta play
maybe
tennis
like doing
with
shit around the house, I'll crack it pretty easily. But not normally, no.
Do you have a short fuse pretty much in most things?
Yeah.
Why do you
Yeah,
get so
yeah.
angry in tennis, shaking?
Because it's just such a cunt of a game. Like,
know.
Because you know what shot you want to do and you just can't do it. Like, I'm not good enough to do it, but I've preempted it.
Yeah.
And then once in a blue moon, I'll pull it off. So I'm like, fuck, I'm capable of
So
it.
yeah, you're delusional.
So I'm well over my head, and then I'll do it, and it's just such a perfect thing just to fucking hit. You know what I mean? Because my sister's a gun tennis player, and she used to be sponsored by Wilson or something, so she used to get heaps of rackets. So I'd go in the garage and take like 4 or 5 rackets at a time, and I would fucking because I used to play in like a comp, like me and my mate used to play in a comp, and this was like a social. This is probably cunts probably look at me embarrassed because it's like a social fun comp, like dads and shit. And I was breaking 3 rackets a night. And,
No,
and
you
everyone
weren't.
else is there, like, go and have beers after it and shit. And I would leave and go home, like, full sore loser.
Can you, let's say you two are playing tennis. Let's say we're playing doubles.
No, I want to
That's
actually
your racket.
play tennis.
Yeah, but that's your racket.
No, but you can't
I
just...
want you
You
to
can't
sh-
just...
I want you to
Do it.
show. Oh, really? You
Yeah,
can't?
you got to be in the like, the anger.
Yeah, you gotta
Dude,
fucking,
yeah,
you gotta
you
tap
can't
in
just
something,
fucking-
eh?
But
You
know
can't
what?
just... You know
the
what I
best
mean?
thing
You gotta,
about it
you got to
is-
really want to do it.
Best thing about it is most people when they break a racket they like slam it 3 or 4 times, you know, and then it breaks. Pat slams it once and it's broken.
So do
and
you,
then,
do you slam it sideways so it bends in half, or do you?
I do it on the frame.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it cracks the frame
Yeah, yeah.
or it folds. It depends. That's the fun of it. It's like, what am I going to get now?
So
you know
why
what I
don't
mean?
you, if you're gonna break it, just because I've done it before a few times, but you just turn it sideways and just fucking bend the thing in half. Because if you're gonna break it anyway, do
You
it
might as well
properly.
do it good.
But I feel like you don't.
But I don't
you want,
mean
you don't
to
wanna
break it.
You want to whack
I'm
it.
letting
and you
out
hope it doesn't
anger.
break.
Yeah,
you kind of
yeah.
hope it doesn't
Yeah.
break.
And when it
does.
breaks, you spill and you feel
Yeah.
embarrassed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you do. You're just
You're like, what a
disgusting.
loser, mate. Like,
Yeah.
you're at
Right, it is
Heffron
getting
Park,
frustrating.
cunt,
Yeah.
like playing with your mates.
I
Like,
played in
get a
year
grip.
11. I played for school in year 11 and I was up against this one kid and his dad had every flavor of Gatorade like in like a bottle and like through the fence, and every time the kid lost a point he'd be like, "Dad, red!"
Holy
and he'd open his
shit.
mouth and the dad would squirt red.
No.
And then he'd like miss a shot and he'd be like, "Fuck, blue!"
No.
Oh my god.
Blue like that.
That's
What
nuts.
the fuck? You'd
Yeah.
be like, that would be you.
No, guess what I did at the
That
end?
would
You
be
ain't.
you, 100%. When you
Guess what I did at the end?
That was
Tell me
you.
if I'm in the wrong. Game ends, I beat him like 4-2 or something, smacked him.
Wait, 4-2. That's not even a score.
Yeah, we only played one set.
That's not even a set.
The set's
What?
6.
Oh, 6-2. I won 6-2.
Oh my god, there's holes in the screen.
No, I
Something's
won a
great start.
I won 6-2.
Something
I won
is
6-2.
not adding up.
How could you just say 4-2 and think that was
Because
like,
4 plus 2 is 6. I thought it was best of 6 for some
From a
reason.
kid's that-
No, we did play 4-2 actually. It was fucking 4-2 because you play best of 6.
No, you don't.
No,
in
never in
tennis.
tennis.
That's what you did for us.
Your education was
That's
like
what you did for us
fucking
because there was so
600
many
grand a
kids to
term,
play.
and you can't even
You didn't
figure
play
out.
to 6. You played best of 6. Yeah. Anyway,
just-
so I was right.
For a kid that went to
I
like,
don't agree.
I
don't
didn't
think-
shake his
not in
hand
year
after
11,
the game,
bro.
and I got detention.
And you beat him. You didn't shake his hand.
I beat him, and he was throwing his racket, screaming at his dad, and I went, "I'm not shaking this cunt's hand." I smacked him, and then I just walked off the court. And then there was letters sent.
That's
Holy
No,
shit.
you should
Even
shake.
you won and you didn't shake his hand.
should
Yeah,
shake
'cause I was
it.
like,
Type
"You're a
of-
gronk." I was like, "You're a gronk, mate. Don't waste my time with your fucking ego and your attitude."
But you beat him.
Yeah,
So like,
smothered it. I didn't want to touch that.
You didn't
loser.
shake his hand.
No
You're
way. His
pathetic, eh?
loser energy would have rubbed
are
off onto me.
pathetic.
No, I'm not.
You are.
I've got a good diet.
good diet.
Dude, have you the guys have spoken about, obviously on the podcast, what Will can eat?
Yes.
So what's nothing,
or more what he, yeah.
what he can't. Yeah, what What do you actually? Can you tell me your day diet? What's your? What have you eaten today?
Yeah, great. Who wants to know what I ate today?
Yeah.
It's got. If you say chicken breast,
Wheels down a plate.
All right. Let me guess first.
Yeah, go for it.
Toast with does he have peanut butter?
Correct.
Peanut butter?
Correct.
And bacon.
And bacon?
No bacon.
No bacon.
Burnt bacon.
No
Okay.
bacon.
So just peanut
Oh,
butter.
you've had that today.
Yeah, this is what I had today.
Okay,
Yeah.
toast and peanut butter.
What type of bread?
White, Wonder White.
No.
What
Multigrain
there's no way you
Wonder
do multigrain.
Turkish.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, that's
Turkey.
good.
In the
Can't really
sandwich
argue with
press, like flattened, nice and
You don't
flat.
toast it?
Butter?
No butter.
Why not?
Because I got peanut butter on it.
Do you just have straight peanut butter? Yeah.
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 Oh, you'd be like, you drink Milo or something, wouldn't you? You'd be one of the, because you haven't grew up. So like,
I had a freshly squeezed orange juice, and that's it.
wow,
Freshly
fruit.
squeezed
Is that what
orange
you ate
juice.
today?
Yeah, and some Turkish toast.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
It's 4
Are you
o'clock.
hungry?
No.
How many pieces?
It's
You
four-
said you were starving just before.
That was
I'm
a
munching.
good story as well.
I don't want to talk about me.
I'm starving.
A lot of holes in this story, eh?
Fucking hell. There's also no way in year 11 you played best of 6.
Yeah,
no
we did.
way.
Because you had to play 4 different blokes. So I play one guy best of 6, then another guy best of 6, then another guy
Wait,
best
how
of
old-
6, then another guy best of
Did you
6.
say year
Best
6?
of 6.
Year 11.
It's
Year
never
11, year
happened. Best of 6 is not a thing.
You don't think it's ever happened in the history of the world? People have
Scots
played best
thing.
of 6. I got
History
something
of
to fucking tell you, mate. I reckon they have.
It's a Scots thing.
No, it's not a Scots thing, mate.
It is. It's a
All right,
privileged thing.
you probably couldn't sit through a fucking movie that went over an hour and 20 minutes.
Why?
Because you'd get bored and be like, when's the golf on or some shit? When's the Formula 1 happening next?
Fuck, how long have we been in here for? It feels like an hour. Jesus Christ.
Do you
Okay.
want Jack's apple if you're hungry?
No, I can't eat that. But I do want to talk about, what's the last country you want to go to and why? Or should we say best? Should we stick to being positive?
No, let's go worst.
The last country? Oh, okay.
It's where's somewhere you could die happily going, I've never visited there and I don't want to. But let's make it a little interesting. Like, you know, it might be quite controversial. Like mine would be Italy.
Really?
Why?
Why?
Just seems boring.
Why?
Oh my god! Why would it be boring? Why
Out
does
of
it
all
seem
the countries
boring?
in the world.
I don't want to talk. I feel like this is too me focused. We got guests. Italy's mine.
Hey?
All those walls.
Yeah.
Can you roll them around and shit?
That one you can, the Hello Sports set. Everything else is set.
They do so well with this space.
Yeah, I know. They have a...
Gonna need a bigger one soon. Shit everywhere, eh? It works, but so sick. I want to play.
What a big empty
Oh,
warehouse.
look how big that
Yeah.
TV is. What the fuck? It's huge.
Just imagine your mates around here on Friday.
You've
just
got one.
bunkering
You've
in.
got one.
Yeah, I know.
You have one already.
But this is bigger.
We're good?
You always want more in life.
So wait. So
Really good.
Italy, no go.
No go.
So
So what's yours?
Like chat. There's chat or like.
Well, India really doesn't interest me, eh?
See, my grandparents love India.
Yeah, see, that's the thing is a lot of people say it's great, but it doesn't interest me
We
at
went.
all.
We went like last year.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was never that keen to go there. But it was
It's fucking
interesting. I don't know if
eye-opening,
I'd
eh?
rush back.
It's full on.
Yeah, it's
It's
intense.
intense.
It's
You would-
intense.
Fuck, you wouldn't last 8 milliseconds.
Yeah, you would crumble.
Shut up.
No,
you
you
would
would
not.
crumble.
Nah, you
wouldn't,
wouldn't.
eh?
You would
You hate
crumble.
it.
You'd be
You
useless.
wouldn't be able to eat anything.
You underestimate me a lot.
Nah.
Because I get
don't.
underestimated a lot and I'm always proving people wrong and I'm getting tired of being goaded.
You would, yeah, honestly, like, that's a great show. Just you trying to last a 10 minutes.
That would be
That'd be
great.
funny.
That
In a
is-
foreign
would
country.
be great TV. eh?
Will trying to last 24 hours in India on his own.
Oh my!
I'd be sweet.
No, you wouldn't.
The locals would love me.
No, what?
The
Yeah, because
fucking
they've
locals
never
would
seen a
love
little white ginger before. They'd be like,
Exactly.
"Oh my God,
They'd be
what
like,
the
this is fucking hectic. I know a good fucking topic of conversation.
No, I want to know
Okay.
what. Okay, what
Okay.
about what's the worst country from? Because your show comes out next week.
Yep.
Yep.
Can you say what was the worst country you went to on it?
Oh,
Worst.
I mean, there's no worst, but the worst things we did.
Or like you wouldn't go back, or the worst things? Yeah.
Oh, we wouldn't go back. I mean, I probably wouldn't rush back to. I probably wouldn't rush back to India anytime
Yeah.
soon. You need to be fucking.
It's a
prepared.
culture
it's
shock.
full
It's a
on,
culture
eh?
shock.
Yeah.
It's like it's a lot. But
It's also sick. And I
Yeah.
feel like we went to Varanasi and stuff where they burn the bodies and they just throw them in the water and they. Like, it's gnarly. It's like
What can't?
Varanasi. It's like the burning fire. What's it called?
It's been a burning flame for like the last 1,000 years. It's just non-stop, and they chuck dead
The
bodies
river.
on it.
It's
In
like
India?
their-
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like their religion.
What
And
if
they-
you went and extinguished it?
I don't know.
Wouldn't be good.
Wait, no, you probably wouldn't come out alive.
You know,
That'd be
they legit. There's just dead bodies just floating.
How big's this flame?
Everyone's just doing the markets and stuff.
I'm not. I don't. I'm not.
It just
even
runs
sure.
through the town.
You saw a dead body.
No, we didn't. No.
Fuck, I
But
was gonna
it's
say.
my sister did. Like, and people who were on the trip like everyone that goes to India, if you go to that certain areas, you'll see dead bodies for sure. Heaps of them.
Dude, I don't want to see dead.
Yeah, like how's that an attraction? Why cunts turning up there?
It's just
Their
it's
religion,
culture.
yeah.
That's
No, but like,
it's
why
so-
as tourists do you want to go see that?
Because it's eye-opening as fuck. It's sick. Like,
Yeah.
it's cool if you want to, like, get perspective of how fucking well you've got your life here.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Nuts.
But do you think genuinely, like, you travel, like, you do all this world travel, and I've not traveled as much as you guys, but no matter where I go, I always think, like,
just travel
fuck,
your
this is
boyfriends, you know?
awesome. Yeah, I'll fly whoever
Fly,
over
yeah.
the flavour of the month. But I'll go to myself, I'll be like, this is cool, but Sydney's, it's like New South Wales is just the best place in the world.
It is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
well it's exactly. It gives you a perspective on how good we got it. Like
Yeah.
because you get tied in this little bubble, like fucking, you get all like rattled with that shit, and then you go over there and you're like, fuck, we have it that
So
good.
good,
Dude,
We are
yeah.
the
Crazy.
luckiest motherfuckers ever.
In South Africa, like, it's like
Yeah,
some
that's
parts
crazy.
of it we went to in like Johannesburg, is like we did a rap battle in this underground rap battle in they say it's the most dangerous neighborhood in the world. It's like a township. It's like their like
Soweto.
so what's the township? It's like their commission homes, like
Housing
yeah,
commission.
housing commission.
Yeah.
And it's where Mandela's from.
Oh yeah.
Sick cunt.
And
He's a goat.
yeah, so went there and like we had like full like SAS fucking like security guards and shit. Like
Guns?
yeah, fully loaded. Like it was nuts.
Were you etched out at all?
Yeah.
Were you like, this is fucked?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I was shooting myself.
We had convoys of cars zigzagging on the road so we wouldn't get robbed. It's like full on.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, they say you don't stop at traffic lights. Like if they're red, you just keep
just gotta
driving,
go.
'cause if you stop, people run out and just smash your car. And
Yeah.
Dude, that's like America. My mate got an electric car purely so he didn't have to go to the servo, because the number one place you get robbed in America is at a gas station.
So gnarly.
They'll just shoot you in the head and
So
take your
gnarly.
yeah,
car.
it's gnarly.
And like people like they reckon I think it was a week or two before we got there, in one of the townships the power went out, so they sent a car, like electricians in, like a van. There was like 4 of them and just never came out. All of them murdered.
Shut it the fuck
Just to
up.
fix
Where
the
you just
power
went?
lines. No, it was the one near it. Just another township near it.
And then what about when you went to this underground thing? Was
Yeah,
everyone
it
like,
was
who are
sweet.
you cunts?
It was sweet
Yeah,
though.
no, they're actually, so the people are actually really nice. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well, I guess yeah, everything's on the show. Like they work on it for ages. So we're going, like the people of Africa, South Africa was so nice, but they obviously he's just got their like anywhere got
Bad
their
batch.
bad batch, and well, they're
Bad
The
batch.
bad batch is
Yeah.
intense.
yeah, and I guess they're
And it's more frequent.
yeah, and
Yeah.
they're like
You don't want to say bad things about it, but it's partially true. Like, because so we have producers here. There's like, say there's 12 of us, and then you got 3 producers from each country that live in that town and they help out our
Right.
producers. They were saying to us like, we live here. Do not fucking walk around by yourself.
at night. They're like
Right.
you're not
Ever.
allowed. They wouldn't let us out at night. 'cause
They
it's-
they jumped the All Blacks
Yeah.
and shit that before we got there. Like they don't care. Like one of our producers' mums lives around the corner from where we're in Cape Town, and in like a gated community, and they all have to have their own like guards, like security guards, because people come in and just rob everything. They've got big like prison gates up and whatever, and then they pay the guards off, and then she got home and the guy just had a knife and he was just sprinting at her to get in her fucking gate, and she quickly got in and it's just that gnarly.
Wait,
So the guards are just taking bribes?
Yes, yeah. And they like
Fucking
traffic lights,
hell.
anything. But also that makes it sound horrible. We didn't have any bad experiences.
Yeah.
But you just hear these stories from locals.
Yeah.
You got to be careful.
yeah, you gotta be careful. But like the landscape and shit's so beautiful.
It's
But then-
gorgeous, eh?
I guess it's like anywhere, but it's just got a lot higher crime rate. Pretty sure.
South Africa has the highest crime rate in Africa.
Yeah, and I think in the world.
Yeah.
It's the
Fuck. Did you do a
Yeah.
safari?
I did.
Yeah.
I got to do
He
one.
did, I
'cause I
didn't.
won a challenge, and then
I had to pick up fucking elephant shit. Was
That'd
it?
be
that's
fun.
sick.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was fucking shit.
really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't smell bad, but surely.
Nah, it did. It was fucked. And he was on this safari just looking at wildlife and like having the Davies life.
Lion and shit.
Big
Lions,
That
like
is hectic.
elephants, rhinos,
Fuck.
hippos.
I saw a
That is
video.
mad.
Some
Oh,
chick
that's
got
like
eaten
top of
by
my
a
bucket
lion.
Yeah,
list.
seriously, that was like
Yeah.
honestly.
I really want to do one. Got eaten by one where?
Yeah, in a safari.
Eaten by what?
What, just she
Lion.
was out on the car and they ate
Yeah.
her?
Yeah.
Yuck.
Fuck
Dude, you'd
that.
have no fucking chance against a tiger or lion. Like,
Me personally or anyone? Because I don't think anyone
That's a
would.
bit of a
That
targeted
seem
attack.
like
You would.
I personally wouldn't.
you blend in with them, I reckon.
I'd be like, oh yeah, you're talking to the king,
Yeah.
and they'd go, sorry, bro.
The
They'd have
pride.
nothing to eat.
You know what? Speaking of, bonding and doing amazing special things, Kyle recently did something that is maybe one of your guys' favorite thing to do.
What?
Oh yeah,
Skydived, hey.
Did you?
Yeah, it was fucking shit.
It's his biggest fear.
Did you hate
So
the whole
far.
experience of it?
I
Like,
hated it.
really? We need to get soap doing it.
Not even like when I was gliding down. It was it was so shit.
Did you open your eyes at all?
Yeah.
That's a bit racist.
That's really racist. That's really awful. I thought you did a travel show to be more worldly. And
That is not
you're attacking
what
me.
I was saying.
Are you all right, Kyle? We can take 5 if you
So,
need.
yeah, let's give it.
Because I know your brother and he never opens his eyes.
What?
No, when he's doing these activities,
Whoa.
he never opens his eyes when he's
Wow.
doing these scary activities.
No, I had to, because I was getting filmed and shit. I had to keep them open.
So he lost a bet, and he had to do
What
it.
was the
Wow.
bet?
He said he would never fuck up a record. And the
that was
cunt
a big
fucks
bet.
up nearly every one. But he had like a major fuck up.
What was the bet?
When was
It
it?
wasn't even that fucked up. It was
Oh,
like
skydiving.
Yeah,
a month
skydiving.
ago.
What was the fuck
What
up?
was the happen?
He
one
put
of the
it.
cords wasn't plugged in, and it only came through like one ear.
So
When
you
did
could
that
only listen
happen?
to one. Just as you got circed. Because
Fuck.
he couldn't come, so he got in my car to come, and I get in my car, and I look in the back seat, and he's got his cock out, his pants down.
Got in your car to come.
Oh,
His
yeah.
3
cock's
days
out.
after.
And his cock's bleeding onto my car seat. I'm like, bro, you got to go home. Like, there's no way you're coming with us in the car right now. That is fucked.
Dude,
There's just dripping blood. The front of my house, the front steps had all blood on it from his cock.
And you couldn't feel it blood coming?
No. And then guess what I did? I cried my
He had his pants off.
Do you regret getting
No,
circumcised?
I'm so happy now.
Yeah.
Best decision ever.
Why'd you do it?
My foreskin was too tight when it was erect.
I think that's a lie. It's for
Then
the
why did I do it?
Because you want to just look like a porn star dick or something.
Mate, if I wanted to look like a porn star dick, I'd have to add another 9 inches to it, to the 3 I've got.
But do guys prefer Circo?
Here's the thing: when it's erect, you're not really meant to be able to tell. Is the idea because
Yeah.
you're just meant to see the exposed head of a cock. You couldn't see that for me. You just see a bit of fucking pale, veiny skin. Like yuck, mate.
Wait, so it's too attached.
Skin
It
tone.
hurt every time you got an erection.
Yeah. No, it would hurt when I would pull it all the way back
Oh,
past the head.
that's
yeah,
the
so-
banjo.
Yeah,
I've
you don't have one.
Nah.
Are you circed?
No, I snapped it.
Oh, did you?
Best
Does it
thing-
grows back, but isn't it like a
Yeah, I
lizard?
snapped it twice, and now it's done for life. Best thing that's ever happened to me.
Like a
Really?
Done for life.
Best thing ever.
Really?
Flexible.
What? Just the freedom you've got?
Oh, it's like Bikram yoga. It's like hot yoga. Like you can just that thing's just fucking flying around.
Yeah, 'cause
Like,
it's so
doesn't matter.
big, cunt. That's why.
yeah.
I have a
swinging
real
around the joint.
question. I have a genuine real question, and I want to start with Falcon and move around this way.
Okay.
And I want this to be answered truthfully.
Oh, for fuck's
What
sake.
does it actually feel like to be in love and to be loved?
So me.
Great question.
And it doesn't have to be like a specific feeling. It can be you can maybe say like an object or something that that you link love to. It
You
doesn't.
know what? This is deep. Safe.
Yeah.
Nice, safe
Okay.
feeling.
Nah, that's
Alright.
nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
So okay, like a warm blanket or like
Just
a
like
doona.
exactly. Like wrapped up on a Sunday afternoon with like a tea and just in a blanket and just like you're not gonna. Yeah, you're like safe from the world. You just like can be yourself and just like
Beautiful.
cozy.
Eh?
That was a
Yeah.
good one.
That's good.
Okay, yours.
Yeah. Fuck.
And it can't be safe.
Secure. I'm
No.
joking. I'm joking.
None of this synonym shit.
Oh man. I mean, you can say anything like comfortable and stuff, but I reckon it's to be your full self around someone, your ultimate self, and have no judgment.
And could you say that in a friendship way as well, or when we're talking romantically, there's another level to it that you?
Well,
maybe
yeah, it's like
can't?
a best friend, but you're in love. Best friend that you're sexually attracted to.
Will's
Been
had
there.
that and never been in
I
love.
was gonna say that.
But that loves you back.
It's me every day, mate.
That loves you
With
back,
all my
yeah.
mates. Yeah, okay. yeah.
Loves you back.
They have to love you back. That's the difference.
Pat,
I'm gonna say warm, and like I'm gonna put an analogy up for you.
sorry, it's quite ticklish.
Picture you go for a shop, right? You walk into Woolies to get your snacks, and you see a sign saying "1 day only, original nacho cheese shapes are back."
That's
How
what it's
that
like to
and
be
that
loved.
that feeling you would get just then and there is love.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's a great analogy.
Can
And
I,
they're his favorite shapes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
as someone that actually hasn't been in love, in
Fuck
like a
no, you
proper
been
haven't.
in love? You don't reckon?
I've definitely loved someone, but I've never been in love with someone and then had it reciprocated. I had it briefly last year for like maybe a couple weeks, right? But my feeling of it
Well, no, that's lust.
No. This wasn't lust.
You weren't in love. You don't know.
I've not been in love.
I mean, I shouldn't be the one to just tell you.
No,
you haven't
I've not been in love.
But I don't think you have.
But for me,
There's no fucking way.
It's-
Like, there's no way.
I'm gonna be real. It's like
I don't think you have it in you to love someone.
no, I do. You don't have it in you to love someone.
Don't come back at me because
No,
you're
you
getting
d-
defensive because you're insecure about you.
I'm
Can't
not
love
insecure.
anyone.
This is
I'm
like
not
a
insecure.
therapy session.
I'm not insecure.
You're looking very agitated.
I'm fine. I feel bad that you can't feel love like I can.
Okay, sorry. Keep going.
But it's like being when you're alone, you don't need space from this person. I can be like, oh shit, yeah, I can hang out with this person and not feel like, please
You
go
must hate
away.
people, eh? Like, you hang out with them and get the fuck away from me, eh?
Yeah, like sometimes I'll be like, hey, like,
So,
can you leave me
'cause
alone?
sometimes everyone needs your own space.
No, but I'm saying when I find the right person, I'll never need my own space.
sorry. I'm just laughing at it. I don't know why I'm laughing.
Can I not be real? I'm going to do a wee.
Not be real. He's laughed.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Will's right.
It's actually, being honest, it's sad because I don't know, how do you explain it, Kyle? He like,
I wanted to
I
meet
don't know, he
someone,
always comes in with his new flame of the month and he always says the
Flies
same
him in.
thing of this one's different and all this shit, and then he'll hang out with them for one day and he'll be like, fucking hate this
Yeah,
cunt.
literally.
But you know, so he was dating this bloke and he booked him flights to London. Do you know that story?
Yeah.
And the poor cunt had never left the Central Coast, bro. And he's packing his bags. He had to get a passport made and all
Oh,
this.
dude.
Shut up.
So wait, he flew him from Australia to London.
No, he cancelled. He said, can't bring you. This bloke went and got his passport and everything, bro. He never left the country.
Probably got the ick because he didn't.
Yeah, he's like, I can't do it. I can't go away with him. And brushed it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some serious trauma going on, eh?
Yeah, no, it's all right, though. No, he's a really good guy.
Yeah.
And I think you'll find love.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and he's capable of it. You know.
Yeah.
So wait. I've got a few questions. So why can't you hold anything down for longer than a month, or a week? So why do you get the ick so quick? What are you so scared of?
Well, Pat was the same. Why did you get the ick?
No, but that was a question for you.
Yeah, but I'd like for Pat to answer.
I used to enjoy the beginning part where it was like always so like the chase of getting someone. And then when I'd get someone, I'd be kind of like, okay, this is a bit boring now. You know what I mean? That's what mine was. And I think it was also, so I recently got diagnosed with ADHD and my psychiatrist was like,
Join the queue. Fucking 7 billion others.
you're just chasing
Fuck
like the
off.
fucking,
Gives a fuck.
no, he's like, you're chasing the fucking high of that beginningness.
This ADHD
Yeah.
shit's bullshit.
Pisses me off because I've got it. But no offense, I saw
No,
someone
no,
coming out
it's
about
crazy the amount of cunts that
Yeah.
get diagnosed with it.
It's crazy. But
Yeah.
people come out now and pretending they are born with a 1 in a million disease. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
dude,
it's fucked.
everyone has fucking ADHD.
Yeah, more people have it than
No,
not.
but some people really have it.
Yeah, of course. No, I'm not saying it's not a
I'm
thing.
not trying to throw shit on you.
But
Everyone's just so tweaked out from like all the stimulus we get.
Grit
Yes.
and stuff.
Yeah, and everyone's like, I'm fucking.
Yeah.
No one has attention spans because of.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's like-
Because there's symptoms that like a lot of people, I think this generation just has.
Yeah.
And they just attach themselves to it, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, what were you saying about? With the chase, you like chase.
Before he told me to get over my illness, what
Yeah.
did you say?
Sorry.
You're addicted to the chase.
Yeah,
Well,
I
what about
really
you
like
guys
the
at
chase.
26? How long
That's what
ago
I-
were you
that's what I
26?
liked.
5 years ago?
But you're deflecting a
31 now?
lot.
When?
They asked you about
Yeah.
why you can't hold a relationship. And you
No, the only reason I
deflected
deflect
twice.
is because I feel like I've been talking too much. So
No.
that's why I
No,
deflected to you.
No, I loved the chase. I used to love it when I would first meet someone, and for like 2 weeks it'd be amazing, and then I'd just be like, nah, this isn't it. Until I
be-
met,
yeah,
until I met
used to be
Tiana,
like
my
that.
girlfriend.
I
Yeah,
used to be like, I could 2 dates and I'd freak out and push them away, and I
Yeah.
thought I was like the chase. But then I think this is fucked up and deep, but I think I was like a little bit scared of getting hurt myself.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
my mum
100%.
and dad, this is fucking deep. They split up, so I'd be like, oh, that's
Yeah, right.
Just know it's going to end at some point, so I might as well do it before
Hurt-
feelings
yeah,
are
before you're
involved.
hurt. Yeah,
Getting
Which
too
is
deep.
like that's
Yeah,
fucking
no,
real
that's a good
deep,
point,
but
though.
That's like my.
Yeah.
I used to think, oh yeah, and I just like the chase and shit, but then I was like, fuck.
There's more to it.
Yeah, I did it with a like my mate's like a bit of a therapist and kind of explained it to me. I was like, fuck, That's kind of.
I feel that as well. To be like, if I'm being very real, it's because I'll get into like what a relationship actually is, and it's like giving so much time to someone and being there for someone physically and emotionally, and to be totally real, like where I'm at in my life, I want to be creative, I want to be spontaneous, and I want to be able to just like do things without feeling. And I know I shouldn't feel like I've bound to this person, like that they're there, but that is at the moment how I feel if I was to be in a relationship. So I just want to be a decent person and not put someone through that. If I was to date someone now, they would be third or fourth priority, and that's just not what it should be. So I want to get myself to a place where I don't feel like I need to be spontaneous, where I'm like comfortable, and then I can be like, look for someone that will then be my priority.
So
That's fair. Because we felt things like that when we were super busy.
Yeah.
You know, like, because it is, to be in a relationship, you got to be a bit selfless. And when you're chasing, like, you want to, like, create fucking TV shows or whatever, it takes up so much time. And sometimes you can't be, like, you have to be selfish to follow your fucking
But do you
dreams
think your
or whatever.
priorities changed when you met your partners? You know what I mean?
I think you surrender. You surrender more.
Like, do you reckon you find the right person? It's kind of like, well, fuck, I've got no choice but to
You
make
gotta
time, I guess, you know?
Yeah, you do
compromises.
compromise, 100%. But it depends on them, like how dependent they are and stuff.
Yeah.
They've got to have their own shit going on.
Yeah, of course,
Personally,
100%.
anyway,
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
I would look for. But like people that when they've got a partner and they're like they've got to know everything they're doing and be right by their side. It's like that won't fly.
What do you reckon clicked for you and your new girlfriend?
I don't know.
Do you think you're ready? You were like ready for a partner, and then, or do you think?
I think I was ready, but like I wasn't necessarily looking for anything.
Yeah.
And I didn't think like going into like we went on like a date, and ever since I met her, I was kind of like we knew we were in each other's life at some capacity. Yeah. But I wasn't going into it of like I want a girlfriend. This is going to be my girlfriend.
Yeah.
But then as soon as we met, it felt like I had no other option. You know what I mean? Like
That's cool.
I couldn't not. Even as much, not that I tried to fight it, but even if I tried to think like, do I want to do this or not? Like there was just no other option of you. Like I just couldn't help it. You know what I mean?
That's
But
so
she's
good.
also like
Yeah.
the best person ever, which
Yeah.
I think helps. Like
Yeah,
she's
oh yeah, of
so
course.
like I literally
cool.
am obsessed with her. So that is like
If your life's better with them in it, then
Oh,
like,
100%.
why would you
yeah.
get rid of it?
1,000%.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was just never even a choice for me. I don't know.
That's
That's
sick.
what it felt like.
You knew.
Yeah. Whereas in past relationships, I felt like I've had almost like an active choice of like, do I want to do this or not? Whereas this one, that's why I feel like
Yeah.
it's different of like, well, it's honestly, I don't have a choice. Like,
Yeah.
I can't help myself.
That's sick. I wonder if
Yeah.
I wonder if it was something you knew about that change. Like you just let it.
Yeah, I don't know.
You surrendered to like some fucking feeling that you were palming off
I don't
for
know.
years.
Like, because I was even like prepared, not prepared, but I was even speaking to my therapist being like, look, I do really, really like this girl, but I'm scared that switch is going to kind of change in my mind. And it just never did.
That's great.
Yeah.
So Will, sorry, back
Yeah.
to you. Why? So why? You say you don't want to let people down, but then why do you buy them tickets to London and tell them like and G them up to go get a passport and do a trip around the world and then break up with them before they've even came? What's your excuse there? I'm just curious.
that will haunt me for the rest of my life. But that's the vibe. That's exactly it. Because I was obsessed with the idea of it. I was obsessed with like, oh my God, this is such a fun thing. And then realizing, fuck, like this is unfair because if I take him on this trip, you know,
didn't think about it properly.
fuck no. I definitely didn't think
You're
about
in
it
the
properly.
moment.
But this is the thing. I love to live my life in a way where I don't really think about things properly and I just dive into it. And when you're with someone, there actually can be really real consequences that can affect that person. So I wasn't thinking about it. To me, it wasn't that big of a deal. Fuck it, come to London. Oh, actually, sack it off. And then you think about it in the scheme of things. It's like, fuck, like
poor
it's a fucking big trip overseas that's just now gone. So like, I think that was a wake up call of like, yeah, I need to really sort myself out before I'm just spontaneous. Yeah, with someone, come do this, and then I'm like, fuck, I'm wigging out. I actually don't want you here. They're like, what the fuck's going? Like, my life is like, I'm getting played around now.
Well, and because I guess because similar for us, like you think they're living the same life you do, spontaneous, and you don't really have a proper job, and like you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You're more flexible. Whereas this kid's probably just like living a night. He's just like in such a routine and never experienced like the sporadic behavior you have. So then when you look at it through his lens, you're like, oh wow, that's actually gnarly. Like I kind of fucked him. I don't want to say you
no,
fucked him,
I have
but
and
like,
did, and I was like, fuck, and that's again, it's just like a whole nother thing.
What was his response? Was he off it?
Well, yeah, of course he was.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: I was like, be off me 100%, and I was like, right,
You knew it was fine.
Everything I did, I was so in the wrong,
at least he got a passport.
and he still reacted to it really well. Yeah, I paid for his. I sent him the money for the passport.
That's good.
That's nice.
But like at the end of the day, like he had every right to be mad, and he was, and I was like, bro, like you're so in the right for everything.
And then have you done another fly out since?
Never.
Never.
That's kind of put a bit of a halter to you.
Yeah, it has because I was like fucking whoa up.
No,
a bit.
dude, like
Wow.
that's a big commitment. Like flying someone out and you're together, like in each other's pockets for fucking
2 weeks. in
2
a
weeks,
foreign
even
country.
a weekend where you can't escape them. You've flying up to Goldie or whatever you're stuck with them in each other's pockets.
Yeah.
Like that's the biggest commitment, especially if you don't know someone. Like that's dangerous.
It's fucked.
Especially if you have a responsibility to, like, if you fly them, say, to here, and you feel like you've got to entertain them.
100%.
That's the worst.
Wow.
I remember we called you once because that was a pickle
It happened
I
to
got
me or
into.
you?
It happened to me. I remember. Do you remember that situation?
You're always cold.
And I was seeing someone.
because it's so fun. You know what the difference is between you two? You've got this like really harsh like, and you'll like revel in the pain, whereas you're so empathetic, and you're like, dude, no, oh fuck, like that, and it's like, what do you want to be like made fun of, or do you want someone to be? Do you need the shoulder to
Hey,
cry?
I'm not that mean anyway.
Yeah, but it's
You're a sword and you're a shield. That's how I see
Yin
you.
and
both.
yang.
Yeah.
No, because I had someone coming to stay here, but I'd already had that flick switch of like, fuck, I'm done, but they were already like coming. So they land and I was like, fuck, I've got like 5 days here with this person.
Five?
That I don't want to.
It was
like,
5.
Yeah, that I don't want to entertain. You know, nothing against them. It was just me like, but it was like, fuck, it's too late.
That's a fucked up
And it was
commitment.
nuts.
It's like
And you did,
hosting.
you laughed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
it
laughed.
was pretty funny.
You said have fun, cunt.
I went through a similar thing in Amalfi Coast
Oh yeah.
with soap and Falcon
Oh,
and Chloe.
I heard about this.
Oh, the horrible.
I heard
Not,
about
it's nothing
that.
on there.
Yeah, it's nothing on them. It's just like,
It was. It's like, you know when you're hosting anyone really, and it's good, but it's fucking effort.
Yeah, it
and you
is.
can't really just fully be yourself and relax and let your
Yeah.
guard down and just like
100%.
cruise. Like you're just it's just.
You
and
worry
if it
about
doesn't
them
work,
having a good time, and
Oh,
then but
it's
like
fucked.
including them, and just
and I had a few curveballs thrown my way on that
bruh.
on that 3 days, and it was. Let's put it this way: it started off rough in like 2 hours, like really bad.
Can we get any more?
I don't know. I've spoken about this once on our podcast, and you got back. It didn't end well.
Well, it was a rough start.
It was a rough start, and it was just funny and whack and just wild. But then I realized, this is it for the next. Like there was threats of like flying home and shit from like.
Oh wait,
From
she
you or
was
from
threatened.
them?
Yeah,
She was threatening to fly home.
There was a bit going on.
I'd be like, fly home.
Yeah, well, you not
And
like,
you know what's
catch you
fucked?
later?
Only those that have experienced it can fly. I feel like sick right now.
Oh,
Have
no,
you
no,
felt it
same. My
before?
stomach's kind of dropped a
No,
bit.
it's that
You're just a good read.
That was rogue as for me too. I was just took the biggest gamble ever, and it did not pay off.
It really
So how
does.
long
It
did you
really
know
does.
this? Yeah, that's true. It rarely does.
It does if it's
It rarely
How
does.
long did you know this person
So-
before you flew them?
So I went on a date with her.
Yeah.
I flew to Oslo in Norway for a date, and I had the best night ever. It was a great date, and it went so well. So I don't know how much to say because it's like I don't want to be mean, but anyway, at the very end of that, it was really good, and then I kind of saw another side right before I left, and then weeks went by, and I was like, I kind of just I kind of pretended that didn't happen, the end of it, because I was like, I don't think that this is ever going to work out. And then I was like, you know what? We're in Amalfi Coast, like we're in Europe, about to go home soon, like a bit of love wouldn't hurt, like this would be fun, bit of romance, like I also live in the moment, like where I'm like I'd make the weird decisions, like because we get excited. Fax and I both do it, and then I was like, fuck it, come to Amalfi Coast. Like, let's ride around on scooters and eat fucking pasta.
It's like such a romantic place,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
You just think...
The idea
But
of
it
that
feels
is fucking
wrong.
amazing.
The idea is
Oh,
just
that
like-
is amazing.
It's the best idea in the world.
But it feels wrong because the Amalfi Coast obviously is like so aligned with, again, love, and it's like that natural, it's a beautiful place, and then you're trying to force artificial,
Yeah.
fake, forcing
Dude,
it.
if you
It
can
did
get away
feel like
with it.
that, though, when I invited her. didn't feel like I was going to be forcing it.
Yeah.
I was kind of excited. I was really excited, but a little bit nervous. But I was like more excited. And then it was like riding to dinner to meet Soap and Chloe and Falcon was like on the back of the Vespa, like she's behind
It was
hugging me.
literally like James Bond.
Love
He was like
that.
riding around. I'm not joking. He had one hand on the wheel and one hand on her leg. And, like,
Fucking hell.
and like hair like going back and just like looking back. And, just,
Dude.
like, and literally, it's like this road along the cliff tops.
I can
I
picture
remember
the
looking back and
cobbled
she's
road.
grabbing like like usually like first day you think she might even just grab the back of the bike, hands around him.
Wow.
I think one might have been underneath his shirt,
Oh,
and he had one hand on the
bro.
wheel, just one on the leg, and just riding around this like boss James Bond.
Like, it was the Amalfi Coast too. It's like
It's like so romantic.
unbelievable scenes. Like
People are dropping knees everywhere, like weddings going on. It's
Yeah.
the full like it couldn't be any more like it's the most romantic place on earth.
ever. So I started off real good, and then it was in the dinner. So it was like 2 hours in. It just took a turn for the worse.
Like you made a joke or like,
No, just
so in front of
It's
everyone.
nearly like
I don't know
nearly
how to
like-
be mean. I don't want to be mean, so I don't know what to say.
it was nearly
It
like
didn't work out.
like it was like you guys were on a fight. Like I was fifth wheeling, we're just having like a chill dinner, but it was like nearly like you two were having a one-on-one date on a table of five. Like so that she even
yeah,
thought
I
it was
can
like
feel that.
Like
Yeah.
it was a bit intense.
But yeah, I was
that way.
like, intense, and then I was a bit like reserved and embarrassed because it was making like these guys, my best friends, feel very fucking
Was
uncomfortable.
she very touchy?
And then
touchy-feely?
and then
Yeah,
then
okay.
when I was like that, I was still being nice and normal, and she didn't like that. She's like, why don't you love me, kind of thing. Like took me outside and was like saying that stuff, and I was like,
right, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
What do you?
wow.
What do you mean? I was like, what do you mean? We're just chilling. She's like,
But
"Well,
also-
if you don't, I'll find someone that will and shit. Like, it was
But
threats going
looking
on.
The
at
Amalfi
it-
Coast dreams.
But I have to say-
Passion and burning.
But I have to say, looking at it from her perspective, I'm getting flown to the Amalfi Coast, and then
Yeah.
I'm trying to be touchy-feely,
Yeah, maybe
and then
I'm
he's
wrong.
starting to pull away, and I'm going, hang on, cunt, you flew me here. What is this?
I did,
You can see that side.
yeah, didn't fly her there. To my credit, got her a car from the airport, but I didn't fly her there. That was her doing. But
Okay.
But yeah, I get what you're saying. But I think if you were there, Soap, you've got the.
I heard.
the
I've
gist.
heard the
It's
full
like,
yarn.
Yeah, and
It's-
people had witnessed this. It was
Yeah.
it was pretty rogue, and then it ended up. Then there was tears, and it was just I kind of just took defense of like, oh my god, like what the fuck is happening? Like I just don't need this or want this right now. Like what is? I started freaking out. Like oh my god, this is my next 3 days. Like this is gonna be hell.
Fuck, because that's night one.
Oh, and then
it's
then
not why.
yeah, it just got worse. But then after that, we kind of just accepted that we're never gonna get married, but let's just pretend that never happened and have fun. And we actually had a sick 2 days, and then never spoke again.
That was it.
But
Wow, the end.
that was that doesn't pay off that often, from my experience. I'm none.
Yeah, I haven't really heard of many times where someone's flown
Can
someone
I-
out and it's
Yeah.
just gone smoothly.
Oh, I'll tell you what I am waiting
Yeah,
for.
no, that's.
I'm
yeah,
wait.
it's not-
I want to travel and meet someone overseas naturally and fall in love for like 2 weeks and then have the most heart wrenching, gut destroying breakup ever. Like I
Melbourne
text
from
back.
Melbourne.
You're hurt.
I want that.
You need
You're on
healing.
pain, eh?
I want to feel like wrecked.
And then
I want to.
then you're
know
out the
about, like,
book.
you know when you have your breakups, do you cry and stuff, or you just kind of it's kind of heartless? Like you're not heartless, but you're not connected to that breakup.
are you emotional?
Because most of the times when you see a guy, it's always you breaking up with them.
Yeah.
And do you cry?
You know what?
No, because he's never had his heart broken. They
I
cry.
did genuinely really like someone last year, Gig Swig, as we all know.
for longer than a week.
Yeah, it was like a proper thing.
But
Is that South
he was
Australia?
in denial about.
He was in denial, yeah,
No,
because
you were.
oh yeah, no, I was in denial,
You were in
about,
denial
it
about it.
because he was like, "Oh, I'm not really keen on anything official," but the way we were acting was like, "You are literally a couple." So I was confused, but anyway, whatever.
Yeah, sorry, keep going.
He was like a ranger.
But how did
It looked like his brother.
What happened?
Well, he started to pull away.
Dead looked like his brother. I'm not even
it
kidding.
did. Like, we went out once and we gave our IDs and then they gave them back the wrong ones.
No.
way.
Yeah. But then, like, what happened was he started to pull away, and then I ended up cutting it off. Like, look, like, if you're gonna pull away, let's just cut it off.
I remember this.
And that made me really sad. Like, I was really crying about that. But the other times where I've broken up with someone, I felt good only because I'm like, this was the right decision. I'm holding this person back from truly being in a properly good relationship.
Yeah.
So that was the vibe. It was more so like that sucked and I hope they're okay, but I felt like that's the right thing for them.
You're very respectful to the I'll give you that. Like, you were speaking to a guy for like a week. Oh, and actually, no, you're going out for a month, maybe a month, and like drove down to Wollongong just to break up with him and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're very mindful and
I
respectful.
feel like you would
of
be straight up and just
that.
tell
Yeah,
how
straight up
how
and
you're
don't-
feeling.
yeah.
You're not beating around the bush.
But
You'd be like, this is how it is.
That breakup I actually told you guys about
full
on
week.
Anzac Day at the Clovelly Hotel
Yeah.
in 2023.
Is that long ago?
Yeah, and I came up to you guys and I told you what was happening and you both were like, break up immediately. And the next day I went and broke up.
Yeah, that's right.
Because what
on ya.
would you do in that situation? You're dating someone for a month. They're an hour and a half drive away. Are you driving there just to do it and driving back? Are you making a 3-hour round trip?
Yeah, it depends how involved you are with them, yeah.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Well, Pat broke up with his girlfriend of 4 years over text.
No,
so
you
let that be
didn't.
known.
No, you always
No,
bring
did
this
you
up
do
without
that?
a context, but
Did you? No, wait. Before you, yes or no, did you do that?
yes. Hang on a second, but you need to let me explain.
Okay, I
So
want
we've had a
to
bit-
hear the explanation.
We've had a massive fight, and like it was kind of near, you know what I mean? Like we've been fighting a lot, and the topic had been brought up a couple times. And I was like, can I come see you? And she goes, no, you're just going to break up with me. And it went back and forth for like 10 minutes. And so I was like, can we just speak? She goes, no, if you're going to break up with me, just do it. Like, don't bother seeing me. And it went back and forth. And I was like, fuck it, fine. We'll break up.
So is that the point
You know
of
what I mean?
tennis? You know, you're going back and forth and
Yes.
you're getting frustrated, and you went,
And I fucking threw the racket.
Slam.
And I was like,
It's over.
fuck it then. No worries. We'll break up.
She wanted it. Over text, so fuck it.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah,
it
yeah,
wasn't.
she
It
wanted
wasn't
it
like
over
I woke
No,
up
but
one
you
morning being
could've-
like, "Hey, I'm not feeling this anymore."
You could have diffused the situation and said, "Look, we're drunk. Let's just
weren't
stop
drunk.
texting." You
I
weren't
wasn't
drunk.
drunk.
Was it nighttime? Wasn't it?
What? Just because it's night doesn't mean I was drunk.
Then you should have said, "Look, we're
It was
restless.
that
We're
night.
restless.
an alcoholic, pretty much.
We're restless. Let's sleep on it, and I'll see you tomorrow morning."
drunk.
Yeah, well, I was young and immature, and I'd gone to like there were times where we were in person, and it was coming to that point, and then I couldn't bring myself to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I struggled to do that.
Sure,
Yeah.
there's much worse that's happened out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fuck.
There's worse things that have happened
Yeah.
in the world.
That's brutal, but hey, yo, got on text.
Breakups are fucking
Breakups
worst.
are
Yeah, bringing out the
fucked.
first words to be like, oi.
It's so hard to do.
Dude, that's fucked.
Breakups are oh my
Yeah, and like, you know, it's
God.
always obviously way worse to be on the receiving end, but even being the person to fully let that first couple words come out of your
Yeah.
mouth and like just
Because
go
you still
through that
care
is
about them
fucked.
so much.
Okay, you know what we're
Yeah.
gonna do?
And your family,
Like,
you know,
oh
you're
yeah,
connected to
bro.
every-
We're gonna role play. You're breaking up with Pat Falcon.
Thank
How
God.
would you do it? So let's say you've just gotten back, and Pat, you don't know it's coming.
Okay.
So you guys have just met up. You've just gone back to Pat's house.
Okay.
Am I Pat?
Yeah, you're Pat.
So we're gay.
You know, you're not. You're like whoever.
You're lame,
Yeah.
dude. You're a big human.
And action,
Thanks.
Okay.
Just crazy.
Hey,
You've got 3.
action, bro.
yeah. You got 3 of them. Pat, do you God, do you reckon we could just have a quick chat? Do you mind sitting down for a second?
Yeah, I'm already sitting, but there.
Well, fuck. I don't know how to say this properly, but I'm
Was
gonna
lunch
give my best
good?
shot.
How was lunch? Sorry, by the way.
Oh yeah. That
Yeah?
was really nice. Thanks again
Oh,
for me.
that's all right.
Sick.
I feel
But-
sick, bro.
And maybe I was thinking we could maybe do dinner tonight
Yeah, no, that's good.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
I
actually,
booked that.
no,
you know that
sorry.
Italian place
No,
you really
sorry,
wanted to
sorry.
go to? I booked it.
Well,
Yeah,
well, how are you feeling right now? In like,
I'm really excited.
no, in the relationship. In the relationship.
I'm really happy because you've wanted to go to this Italian place for so long, and I've finally got a
But
booking.
be real. Like, stop. Underneath the smiles, like, how do you feel in this relationship? Like, be honest with me. Like, with everything that's been going on, how do you like?
I
what do you
was
think on it?
planning on proposing in the next 6 months, if I was honest.
All right. Well, yeah. I'll say yes. Okay. Let's let it go. No fucking game out of that. That's
Too
fine.
hard.
Yeah.
It's too hard.
Bro.
Yeah.
You go. You
Now
go.
you're in a life of hell.
Yeah.
Forever.
You go. You go. Break up with me.
With you.
Oh,
Okay.
this will be good.
Hey, Will.
Hey, how are you? How's
babe.
work?
Yeah, good, babe. Just fucking on the tools, you know.
Oh, you're so good at that. You should
Yeah.
start an Instagram and dance and make.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
But anyway, sorry, I can't really think straight right now. I wanted to.
Oh, you'd be Go lie down. I'm gonna make you a tea and we'll watch our favorite show.
I want
The
to break up
Office.
with you. No, I am breaking up with you. Actually, sorry. You'll be fine, but I've cancelled the cards, and
Fuck, it's
you
really
can have the
cool,
kids
this
2
one.
days a week, and you can maybe go out and buy one more pair of shoes, and after that, I'll cut you off fully. But we had fun. All right, see you, buddy.
Door shuts.
Done.
Some new TNs.
In and out.
That was really effective.
Efficient. Right?
No questions for me.
And look at me. Laid back. I'm not stressed. I'm fucking. It's just
You don't get to see that side of the story.
This is,
Get
and
out
then
of there.
2 days later, this is you with someone else cruising around,
No,
hand on the
not
hip.
at all. You're happy. I'm happy.
All right. I'm not happy, but sure.
Well, you see, I didn't. If I got to hear your story, then that's going to make it too hard for us.
Yeah.
So it's best to just not.
Sure.
What were you going to say though?
I was going to say I've been cheating on you with Dom for 6 years, and our kids as actually his. That's why they're really good at the drums.
See, that's why you shut the door.
Yeah.
If I knew that would fuck me up hard.
Yeah, so you got out of that.
I'm sweet. I've been on the.
Scot-free.
Yeah, you got to get out of there.
We're going to
away.
end the app.
Oh wow!
Hang on, we've got some questions.
3 hours later.
We've got some
we've got
questions that
Oh yeah,
people
read
sent
it.
through.
Okay.
That's it's 4:03, isn't it?
4:09.
We're fine.
Oh yeah, we're cruising.
Yeah.
Kyle.
We're not racing off.
Okay. From Lily, when is the pod coming back, cunt?
Cunt.
Love the cunt.
Fuck, really want to. We don't know yet, but they will come back.
That's a no.
No, it's coming back.
It's coming back. It's coming back, Lil.
Not coming back
Time
officially.
frame? Can we get a time frame?
We haven't actually got a time frame.
It's not coming anytime
So
soon,
it's not
love.
coming this year.
It's
What's
coming.
Maybe this year.
Who
Maybe
asked that
towards
question?
the-
Who asked that question?
Lily.
Lily.
Lily, I guarantee you're going to lose a family member before that pod comes out. That's how long you got.
You're gonna go through a breakup.
You're going to go through a breakup
Maybe
or
end
some
of the year,
serious
maybe
6
heartache.
months. Max.
Yeah.
Max. Min.
Max.
Max, so it'll be back
Max.
within 6 months.
Lily, you're going to have a horrific moment in your life where you wish you could turn to the pod and it's not going to be there.
Lily,
Then we'll come back on here.
You'll have good podcasters to listen to soon. We promise. 6 months.
Huge.
From Emily, who wears the pants in the relationship?
Well, I think we all know that.
Falcon.
Jack.
Really?
Big dick.
Yeah, 100%.
He wears a pants. I can't fit into those things.
I don't really though.
Well,
I used to.
No, I reckon you do. I reckon. I feel like for Jack, for me, he's like a big brother. So you know, you're just kind of like
Sweet.
when we have. I trust his judgment on things because he's wiser. So when we have like
30-year-old.
ideas and stuff, like I like to try and like have my little way sometimes and can be stubborn, but I think really if we're like going back and forth, Jack maybe gets his.
It's
way.
the final say.
But we're pretty. Thank you though. But we're pretty. I don't agree. All that. I think no, because it's like we go back and forth, and then one of us would be like, "Oh, you know what? You're right." We're mature in that sense.
Yeah.
But I'm more outspoken than Falcon, and I reckon probably that sense is like if we have a confrontation to deal with, I would normally do it because he's a nicer soul, which is fine.
Has there ever been a video where either of you have been like, nah, I don't want to do it? Like, I don't think it'll go well, and it's gone fucking well, and you got a bit of like a fuck you?
So many, man. Like the mushroom one, the hitchhiker one we did, like buying a
Fucking hell,
hitchhiker.
I'm wigging
yeah.
out over here.
It was this mushroom thing. Anyway, we put up, I don't know when, like 6 months to a year ago. And we had it in the bank for like 2 years. We just thought it was shit. We're like, we can't even go out. And I think you were like, fuck, let's just do it.
Yeah.
And it went off. Like 20 mil on Insta and fucking, I don't know. Is that what the question was?
Yeah.
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 20 mil on
Yeah.
mushrooms.
20.
You took mushrooms and then went off.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That's what happened to me too.
Who would win in a fight, Jack and Falcon or Will and Pat?
Oh,
I'm
that-
dead. Like, it'd be you versus them.
But like, you got a juggernaut sitting over there.
fuck, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Your legs would
That's a
fucking
good
kill
question.
anyone.
Fuck, all right.
You,
That would be like if we were all in the ring at once.
No, you'd fucking end us.
Yeah, yeah.
You could hold your own
Pat
for a
would
bit.
fucking
Nah, we would be
knock
dead.
My
fuckers.
goal, you know what I would do?
Actually, you know what?
I would rush Jack with some sort of spear to like cripple his legs and make him unable to fight you, and you just trollop him to death. And then once he's
yeah.
dead,
Then I'm just
then
fucking
Pat's
surrendering.
just-
Hey.
How much
Yeah,
do you
actually, no, I
weigh?
reckon you too. Actually.
114.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I reckon
down
you
from
too.
138.
No, I wasn't under 138. I can't remember. It wasn't that much. I can't remember when I started.
You're an
at.
alcoholic and you're 140 kilos.
Oh, 138 kilos.
Fucking hell.
How about 114 kilos?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, you know, you'd fucking eat us up.
Yeah.
Both of you, yeah.
I'm
yeah.
a fucking
Fuck,
86,
We're gone.
dude.
We are gone.
that's like.
We should do it.
And what's
we
your
should
height?
try it.
6'5"?
6'4".
Yeah, and you're Russian too.
Yeah. And
Fuck,
Jewish.
that's a different.
Oh,
Yeah,
later.
whoa, holy
You
fuck.
fight bears and shit. Like
Yeah,
that's-
no, we're
yeah.
done.
Yeah. You got crazy. Like you can see it in your eyes. You'd fuck shit up.
Fucking oath.
From Mustafa. What
The
was
goat. Hang on a second.
Who? Christopher.
Just 5 seconds silence for the goat.
Mustafa.
Thank you.
What was the most viral video you've ever made?
I don't like that question. That's a shit question.
Don't fucking shut down
It's
Mustafa,
not a great
bro.
question.
It's a shit
Mustafa.
question because you can find out Mustafa.
We had minute silence and everything.
Yeah, Mustafa,
Fuck.
you could find it out. You could go on their profile
What
and
sort
just
of
see.
question was that?
That was a shit question, and that's what we're going to end it on.
No, Mustafa's the goat.
It is good, but that's,
I love
as,
Mustafa.
As
He-
Will said, you can figure it out yourself, and it's not like inside knowledge. You know,
Yeah.
It's like I can just go on and look at your fucking photo videos.
Thanks everyone for listening to the pod.
Don't end on that.
No, you can't.
No,
end
no,
on
don't.
that.
Can't end
no,
on
no,
ripping
come on.
Mustafa, bro.
Come on.
We got to end on a happy note.
Is there any-
I was-
was there one more?
Yeah, we got two more. Well, let's do this one. The most cringe moment of your life.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
How many?
Well, let's all answer this.
I'm trying to think.
How long we got?
Fuck.
There's a few.
Cringe. The most
Fuck. The
cringe.
most cringe.
Most
Oh,
cringe.
my.
Oh yeah, bank account, 100%.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
That is
yeah.
fucking
That's fucked.
That-
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
dude,
rude.
Fuck.
fuck.
That is
What the fuck?
fucked.
That is so
Had you
bad.
had
That's
some
actually
drinks?
fucked up, cunt.
Had you had some drinks?
Yeah, obviously. I'm not gonna fuck. I'm fucking.
Fucking, I
pathetic.
don't know.
I don't know. I'm so angry. I can't even
Oh,
talk
fuck.
because it's just stupid.
Fuck. I reckon for me, maybe that Rusty the Goat shit. In the moment, like when that fucking came out, like, and no one laughed, and I was in that room, I called Rusty the Goat, like,
You just wanted to get swallowed up.
cunt. Like I just
cunt.
wanted to fucking evaporate and just die. And like no one, and everyone was like off me and shit. It was fucked. Like everyone was like, "What the fuck? Get off the table!" And like,
Fucking hell.
and everyone was just like, "What the fuck was that?" Even like Russell Crowe was angry and shit.
Oh,
And I'm
fuck.
fucking, I'm
Fucking
going
hell.
like, Rusty to go like, I'm applauding you. I'm like, I'm frothing for
Yeah.
you. And this like nothing, crickets.
well, cheers for listening, guys.
No, one more.
fuck.
You know, what's your cringe moment
Oh, man, the whole pod. Honestly.
right
I
now?
don't know. There was
Last
actually one.
fucking
My
half an
class
hour.
clown. Oh my god! You know what I would do in the Patreon is watch my stand up set I did when I was in year 12. That's the cringest me. I bombed in front of 1,200 people and it's on YouTube.
No.
Fuck, I need to see that.
Oh my
Well,
god.
let's watch it in the Patreon.
Let's watch it.
I've got a fucked up thing on YouTube too.
Right, so we're going to jump in the Patreon and we're going to do a couple games and watch Will's fucking thing. Sound
Yeah.
good?
Bye.
Love you guys.
What's the time?
See you guys.